All right, everybody, I am here with another exciting announcement. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. There's so much info on the screen. You can see what this is. It's very clear. Warhammer at Dreamhack Atlanta. Dreamhack's putting on a big Warhammer thing, space, tournaments, whatever you want to call it. If you're not familiar with Dreamhack is, we'll get some details on that in a second. But as you can see right here, October 4th through 6th, there's going to be 2 tournaments going on at Dreamhack. The first one is going to be 24 teams of 8 away games. Is going to be providing all the terrain and all the TO support for that. And then you've got a 100-player GT supported by all the Warzone Atlanta crew for the TO and the terrain and everything on that front. Then we're going to have a big broadcast with Art of War and the NTL coming together to put on a very, very good show. Before we get into all the nitty gritty about all the details of all the events and everything, I got Calvin on the line. Let's hear what he has to say about Dreamhack for all of you that don't know what Dreamhack is. All right, everybody. So I am here with Calvin Brown. He is from Dreamhack. Calvin, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do over there at Dreamhack?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thanks for having me. So I'm Calvin. I have the pleasure of serving on the Dreamhack NA team to kind of bring the full vision of tabletop to life at Dreamhack, which is a super exciting journey as we've looked at the past of Dreamhack, where we're headed, and getting to see tabletop really start to become a fully functioning area of that festival. It's a super cool experience, and I'm super glad to serve in that way.
Awesome. And so Dreamhack, right? It's a big word. Not everybody might know what Dreamhack is, right? We're tabletoppers. Like, a lot of us are gamers, but a lot of us aren't. I come from the world of esports. I've been around Dreamhack, man, I think since like 2013. I think Sweden was actually the first Dreamhack I ever went to. So it's been a long time coming for me to be like, oh, we get to do some Warhammer stuff at Dreamhack. So for those of us that don't know what Dreamhack is, why don't you give everybody a little bit of an insight and idea of what to expect and what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. DreamHack is, as you said, it's been around for many years. It probably started I think it started in the 90s in Sweden. And it started very much a community, grassroots driven LAN party that actually broke records as far as the largest LAN party that has ever been hosted. And then over the years, it began to develop into the esports scene. And during the 2010s, 20, all the way up as esports was growing, DreamHack was also incorporating that. It then was able to work more with esports with ESL, which is an amazing brand that runs the CSGO pro circuit, as well as a lot of other amazing esports titles. And so that became a larger part of the identity. And now we're kind of looking at that next frontier of tabletop and saying, how do we bring that the feel, the lighting, the celebration of amazing moments and winners to the tabletop space? And that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited to be engaging with the Warhammer community and the competitive scene. There is being able to take a community that is so passionate and so excited about the game and those experiences with their friends, and taking what DreamHack has polished over 20 years and bring that that ability to highlight those stories, to celebrate those people and those moments together as a community. It's just a blast to be able to put that together and see that come into the tabletop space.
So we were at Dreamhack, Dallas, actually, what is that, a couple weeks ago, a month ago at this point. And we did a small invitational there to kind of get our toes wet and see what the experience is. And we just had so many positive things from all of the players there. Like, most of those people never been to a DreamHack, never been to a convention like that. And so them to be able to experience it all and be wowed by it. And, you gave them special player passes to go into the creator lounge. They felt so special and they loved everything about that. And then a lot of them too, like, they follow a lot of professional esports, right? Like, some of them are like, I want to go and I want to watch StarCraft in between my games and everything like that. And they loved being able to have all of the experience in between games. And I think that's one thing that we want to make sure as we're doing these schedules and stuff, is people have time to enjoy everything else that is happening at DreamHack. So for people that haven't been there and these players are coming in, what do you think is something that they should expect or prepare for outside of just the tournament? Because this is not just a tournament that you're playing in. Like, it is a whole festival and experience, right? So like what are two things that you would tell people to prepare for?
I would say be prepared for a very long weekend. As you said, there's so much DreamHack has to offer. It has creators, it has the main stage content. If you want to watch, day shows or music or Dungeons and Dragons, like we have all that. If you just want to take your friends and go and sit down in the free play area, whether it's PC or console, and just game. I know a lot of people play multiple games. I love tabletop personally. I have way too many games on my shelf, but I also love playing video games. And so DreamHack is one of the core tenets of DreamHack is taking the experience of play and gaming, regardless of its form, whether it is tabletop or video games, and acknowledging we love it all. We're not a focused festival. Our strength is in that variety. So I would say if you've never been, plan to be able to hit the different parts of the show, see what we have to offer. I still get many comments from people saying, hey, I've been coming to DreamHack and I'm still discovering new things. Another part that I would highly recommend is if you don't know where to start with DreamHack Quest. It's an amazing piece of content that will kind of take you around in kind of a quest format into the different areas of the festival. And that's a great way to just explore and see, oh, that's a thing that I might be interested in. If I'm into fighting games, if I'm into RPGs, if I'm into whatever it is, just explore and find what you might not expect to find at that festival, in addition to whatever else you're coming for as your main thing.
Awesome. Sounds fun, right? I know it's fun. I've been there.
It is fun.
There's
sometimes sad I have to work it. That's my biggest gripe sometimes.
It's so crazy. I think that the past two DreamHacks I've been to, I was at there for a booth, and then for this tournament, and it was the first time's not on a stage, right? I'm usually on a stage, and it's so different, like not being there on day one, setting up a full esports stage and stuff. I'm just like, man, you come in and everything's done. I don't know if I've ever seen it like this. So it's so cool to see it from like all the different angles, and now being able to see it from a player perspective and actually compete and play in one of the events that is going on. It's amazing. It's so fun to come full circle, be behind the scenes running it, helping all the players do that, and then being like, hey, now let's go into the player seat and actually drive this and see what that experience is like. And I've loved every single aspect of it. Is there anything else that you would like to tell everybody watching or coming to the event about DreamHack, about yourself, about the tabletop stuff that you're doing? Anything else you got?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last thing that I would leave everybody with is please come check it out, and then find one of the people that are actually running this. Tabletop is newer, and we are passionate about building a space that is for you, the community. If you don't like something, if you do like something, if you want us to stop or change, we want to know. We're not building this for some arbitrary list of requirements. We're building this for what we hear from the players, from what we see that is engaging and fun. So I would just say, leave you with, please come out, check it out, see what we're doing. And hopefully you have an amazing time, and you can share that with us so we can continue to build festival over festival a better and better experience for you to come in and game with your friends.
Awesome. Well, thank you for jumping on here and giving everybody some more insight on DreamHack and whatnot. And hopefully everybody comes and meets you in person now, right?
Yeah, now I have to actually be there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So now that everybody has a little bit more info in DreamHack, what that festival is all about, how it's come about, and how tabletop is growing in it, let's get into what we are doing on the Warhammer side here. So let's start off with what should we start off with? Tickets, price, schedule. Yeah, sure. Okay. So you got two events. Most things are the same between these two events. The price of tickets are the same for each player. The schedule is the same for both events. Everything's kind of running simultaneously. We just wanted to give the opportunity for people who love teams to play teams, and for people who love singles or don't have a team or can't get it together to play in the singles event. This event will, for the 8-man teams, be an invite spot for the National Tabletop League finals. So I do want to just mark that of It does count for that. It is part of the NTL's league. Okay, so tickets. This is going to be a good thing to talk about so everybody knows what to expect. So for a singles event, or even just a single player within the team tournament, is $140 per person. So that is that. For the teams, the total price is $1,120. Now, the big caveat here is you get a free 3-day Dreamhack badge. That's right, a free 3-day Dreamhack badge. Those badges start off at like $90 and they go up to like hundreds of dollars. So depending on when you purchase it and stuff. So there's a huge value built into this ticket price. With the team tickets, we know that a lot of times teams are like, oh man, it's hard for us to like pay for this whole amount right away. We've got all these other team events going on and it could be a little cumbersome. So what we're doing is we're doing a deposit system for the team side. So when you go to BCP and you buy that, it's going to be a $400 deposit. We will reach out and everything to get the remaining money closer to the event. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for everybody to hold their spot, get signed up, get their team together without having to pay for the entire team ticket up front. So that's that. $140 per person, $1,120 per team, includes a free 3-day Dreamhack badge. Go get your tickets now, and we'll see you there. This is a 3-day event, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, with teams, we generally have longer rounds. Singles, they'll probably be a little shorter because they don't have pairings and stuff like that. So in a team format, we usually have around a 4-hour round. So that means that 8 hours of your day is going to be playing. If you're at this event, you're probably going to show up early. You're going to have a lunch break. You're going to probably stay afterwards, right? Why not? So you're going to have a lot of time still that you can enjoy Dreamhack, whether it be between rounds, before rounds, or after rounds. And we wanted to not jam pack a day with like 3 rounds and give people no time at all to enjoy what Dreamhack really is. What's really cool and what I find is on Sunday, about when the final round is done, that's when kind of all the finals are happening on all the esports stages. So you get to finish up and you can go sit down and watch your favorite esports, whether it's StarCraft or CSGO or Overwatch or whatever events are there at this event, at this Dreamhack. So it's kind of a cool time for us to end and wrap up. Then you get to go and kind of enjoy the high octane esports if you're into that type of thing. So that works out really cool for Sunday. And then Friday and Saturday, you got all the normal festival stuff. So pretty relaxed rounds and weekend. Nothing is jam packed. Enjoy your time. We want everything to be super flexible for people to really enjoy the Dreamhack experience. Then we go into the broadcast. There's a lot of details that we'll have to do more videos on for the broadcast here, but just to give everybody a main kind of idea. The main broadcast we are going to be putting out is going to be on the Art of War's YouTube channel. So go subscribe to Art of War, go get ready for the broadcast, go get in tune with your competitive side. The main broadcast is going to go them. We're going to have a really good team and a lot of setup stuff to really sell the story of what's going on the team broadcast and team side of things. In addition to that, we are going to, on our channel, this channel that you're on right now, Tabletop Life, Pro Tabletop, NTL, whatever you want to consider our mess of brands, we are going to have 8 individual tables. So there's 2 teams playing. It's all getting covered on the main broadcast. But if you're like, hey, I love watching this main broadcast, but I really want to keep a side eye on my best friend here who's playing, and I want to be in tune to his match the whole time as well. So you want to get the whole story and you want to see like an individual game that's going on. Well, you can do that. We're going to send out every single stream individually so you can watch one of the 8 games, pick what game you want to watch, and tune into those and tune into the main broadcast and enjoy watching the event, watching the story and the game that you really want. Maybe there's a faction you really want to see play. Well, hopefully if it's on one of these in this match, you can now go tune in and watch that. Every table is going to have cameras on it. Every table is going to have mics on it to listen to the players. We're going to go all out on this. We want this experience to be super unique and really thought out for the experience that everybody that is not there playing can view at home. So We'll do some examples of that and what it'll look like and other ways to watch, whether you want to watch the main broadcast in one individual, you want to watch all 9 broadcasts. There's tons of options here to really make this social experience really good. So we'll come out with more of that in the future, but we just wanted to kind of let everybody know we're going to kind of go ham on this coverage at this event. So be ready for it. So that does it. I'm not going to sit here and ramble for more and more than I need to. So big announcement, spread the word. Tickets are on sale now. Links are all in the description below to get all of that stuff. Hopefully we see you guys there. And if there's any questions, comments, or concerns, please let us know. And we'll see you on the flip side.